Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's, well, it's not really a tutorial, it's just a vid on my Holy Grail drugstore products. And these are items that I have used, some of them for years, and I will always probably use them for the rest of my life. And they're just really good, cheap alternatives to some of the more expensive, spendy stuff that's out there. I am finding that there are so many brands now, drugstore brands, that are just as good as the high-end brands. I mean, obviously some of the shadows and things of that nature are not going to be as pigmented, but you can layer them, there's ways to work with them, and there's just a lot of good stuff out there. So you really get a lot of bang for your buck, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to achieve a lot of these looks. So I guess first and foremost, I am going to start off with some hair care stuff that I use. And this is stuff that I have used. I've used this for years, and it's just the Dove. Oh, my ring light's casting. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's the Dove Dry Hairspray. And this stuff is awesome because I work out every single day, and I'm not supposed to wash my hair every day. It's just not good because the natural oils in your hair help your hair grow, blah, 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 blah. So this is something I use every damn day. I do not miss a beat. I even sometimes put it in my hair prior to going to bed. It just sucks up the oil and it makes your hair more manageable. You just spray it on the roots. I'm sure most of you guys know how dry hairspray works. But this particular one, I just find there's no heavy buildup and stuff like that. Some of them can be kind of icky, and some of them also have a very nasty smell to them. So this is the one that I choose. It's probably, I think it's like $3 to $4 at the drugstore, and every day I use it. I don't miss a beat with this stuff. All right, I'm just going to toss them off to the side and scare my dog. Poor thing. Okay, and another thing that I use, and I only use this when I'm doing my hair in like a really big type style. I've been using this like if you want to do a beachy wave, and it's just to plump up the root part in the back, but it flippin' works, and it's the Schwarzkopf. It's just the Biotin Volume and Texture Magic Volume Powder, and you just literally sprinkle it on. And it is white, so you do not want to use too much. A little goes a long way with it. You just sprinkle it on, you take your fingertips, and and it kind of feels a little gritty, so you do not want to use this every day because it will build up in the hair. But for the days that you wish to have that added extra volume, it's excellent stuff. And you just stick it on the roots, and your hair will magically grow. It's amazing stuff. And I believe this stuff is like $4 to $5. And let's see, as far as skincare now, I purchase a lot of my skincare through Sephora and through the dermatologist, so I don't get that many skincare products at the drugstore, unfortunately, because I'm older. I've got a little bit more mature skin, so 43 is around the corner, so I'm starting to purchase some more high-end stuff, and I'm seeing some results with it. But as far as masks, I usually go for the Sephora masks. They have great ones, but there's times that I'm just like, yeah, I don't need to be using all that. So these I think I got these at Target, and they literally are, I think, $1. And they're the Cubella Purifying. They have different ones. They're just masks that you can put on, and they do work very good. Are they equivalent to the Sephora one? No, probably not, but they're not bad. They're not bad at all, especially for the price. And so if you just want to give your skin a quick little pick-me-up or whatnot, these are really good. I also use these with my niece every once in a while if we want to do like a little girls spa type of a thing. These are fun to use. So you can get these for probably $1.50 at Target. And let's go on over to, well, since we're talking about skin, now this is a skin finishing spray. This is a hydrating milky mist. These also come in different types and different sprays, but I do use the MAC Fix Plus, but this is an excellent alternative, and to be honest, it probably is equivalent to the MAC. I don't know, I find it just as good. This is what it looks like, and it's called Pixie by Petra, and there's a whole section at Target, and they have a ton of these, and I think these are $6, and they're just really good for you can even spray these on a brush and dip it into the shadow to make the pigment stand out more, especially for metallic obviously you'd only want to use it for metallic or glitters. But it's really a really good alternative to the expensive MAC Plus, MAC Fix Plus. I use it all the time. I use it every day. I use it before I go to bed. These are good for if you're going to the gym every day too. If you feel gross or disgusting, you can just spray these on. It's just very refreshing, and with the warm months coming, this is going to be a staple. Yes. And we are going to move right on over to primers. Now, right now I'm using the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer, and I absolutely love it because I do have an issue with enlarged pores, and that is specifically for that. But when I do run out of that, or I don't have it with me, this is a great alternative. Most people are going to think this is strange. I got the idea from Nikki Tutorials. If you don't know who she is, check her out. She's fucking amazing. It doesn't get much better than her. But she uses this, the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. And I shit you not, I was like, huh? Is this girl bitch crazy? What? I don't understand. But it actually works. And, you know, I know I say that I reach for this when I'm out of something, but I actually would use this in place of any primer, really. The only thing with this is it does smell like a man, but the smell does go away. So as you're applying it, you're going to smell a little bit like a dude, and that's okay. I mean, it does go away. And another thing is you do not want to use a huge mass amount. And another important thing about this is you've got to keep smoothing it on until it's tacky. And I believe there is a silicone base in here, and that's what makes the makeup adhere to the face. That's why this is such a good primer. So if you're looking for a very good, cheaper alternative to a primer, go into the men's section and get the Sensitive Post Balm Shave. You won't be disappointed, I guarantee you. It will work. Your makeup will stay on all day, just like any other primer. And I want to say this was like $6, and I got it at Walmart. So you can't beat it. And as far as a foundation, now I have got oily skin, so this doesn't necessarily work for me, but I've used this on clients before that do have, I don't have oily skin, I've got dry skin. Why do I do that to myself? I've got dry skin, but I've used this on clients that have got oily skin, and it works like a dream. It is awesome. It is equivalent to the Makeup Forever Velvet Finish foundation. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. Now it is very matte, so like I said, if you've got dry skin, I have used it before, and I wouldn't say I disliked it. It's just that my skin is so dry that it tend to look a little bit cakey on me. But I've had people tell me that they use it and they've got dry skin and they haven't had any issues with it. It's a very, very good product, a lot of bang for your buck. I think it was like $7, and I'm telling you right now, it's very good coverage. I can't say anything bad about it. So, but yes, it does have it's a pro matte finish. So if you're looking for that glow, like that springtime glow, you're not going to get it with this product. Maybe if you add a little beauty oil to it, you might. But another great product. Go check it out. I'm telling you. Great stuff at the drugstore. And as far as concealer, this is no secret. I post it all over my social media all the time because I'm absolutely in love with this stuff. It is probably equivalent to maybe like the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. The only thing is it's a little bit lighter. It's not as thick, which is sometimes good, especially with the warmer months coming. But it's a Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And I go through tubes and tubes of this because if I don't want to use my high-end stuff, and if I'm just running around during the day, this is the stuff that I reach for almost every single time. Shit, there's been times that I've even reached for this when I was going to do something spiffy. So I think I have it on now. Who knows? But if you are looking for a very, very good concealer that is equivalent to the high-end ones, check out the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. You won't be disappointed. And I believe it is $4 to $5 a tube. And we are just going to go right on over to, speaking of Fit Me, I like to contour using foundation sticks a lot of the times. I've been using the Makeup Forever HD stick, which is amazing. I can't say enough good things about it. But if you do not want to spend that kind of money, you can go out and get this Fit Me, and it's a stick form just like it, and it is absolutely wonderful. So if you're looking to, it would be great as foundation as well. So you don't have to use it just for contouring because it's actually a foundation stick. But you can get the lighter shade for the highlighting areas and then the darker shade to carve out the cheekbone areas. It's just a very cheaper, more inexpensive alternative to the expensive stuff that's out there. And I believe I paid $7 for these, and I got it at Ulta. So you can't go wrong with these either. And as far as brushes, I just so happen to, ooh, boy, did you see, what? Can you say I need to clean this shit? I went through the Target brush section not too long ago, and I saw this contouring brush. It's the ones with the flat end, and I thought, yeah, you know what, I'll try it. And I absolutely love this. This is the Sonia Kashuk. I don't know, I can't ever pronounce these names. But anyways, I use this for contouring. It's great for, I use it for the lighter contour. So I take my lighter contour and literally dab it and just kind of contour with it. It's called baking. If you guys have seen my tutorials, you know what I'm talking about. So this is just great for that technique. So you can just, you know, press it onto the skin, and it's got that edge on it. So it's a very, very good contouring brush, and I believe this was like $6 too. So it was really, really cheap. And let's go on over to eyebrow pencils. Okay, so I purchased this the other day. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. It looks like this. Now, I was using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer Pencil. And yes, I'm absolutely in love with it, but that fucking thing is $30. So, and they go pretty fast, just because, you know, I do my eyebrows daily. So they do go pretty fast. I absolutely do love this, but I will say that it's not dead on the same. The other one seems to glide on a little bit easier, but this will do. It's not too bad. It's still $19, which is like, it's still kind of steep in my opinion for a drugstore, but it does do the trick. So 30 opposed to 19, I'll go for the 19. So this is a great alternative, you know, and it's got the wonderful, you don't have to sharpen it, which is a huge deal for me. I hate sharpening these pencils because a lot of times they break off. So it has the roll up, which is excellent. And then it has the side with the brush, which is key for the eyebrows. I mean, you have to have the side with the brush. And if they don't have it, you've got to have a brush somewhere in your kit. You should. So anyways, yes. So this was $19. I believe I got it at Target. It's the NYX. It's pretty much a knockoff to the Anastasia one. And as far as eyeliner, this is so old because I've had it for so long, and I'm going to go get another one because I use it all the time, and it's equivalent to the MAC liner. It's not a liquid liner, it's a gel liner. It comes in a pot like this. The MAC one looks exactly the same, and it is pretty much the same thing. As far as liquid liners and gel liners, in my humble, honest opinion, I do not see why anybody would go out and spend the kind of money that they do at the high-end stores because there's so many products out now with the eyeliners that it's the same thing. So this is the gel liner, and you just dip your eyeliner brush into the gel, and it glides on just like the MAC or the Smashbox or any other kind that there is. So yes, this is the Maybelline Eye Studio, and I believe this is like $7. I've had this thing for probably a year. That's kind of gross. You probably shouldn't have products for that long. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't, but I'm gross, obviously. But yes, so yes, it's the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, $7, Target, Walmart. Do not waste your money on that other shit. And the lettering is off of this, but this is the NYC Liquid Liner. So I think this is so dirt cheap. I want to say this was like $2. I shit you not, $2.50. You can get this at Walmart, Target. Do not waste your money on liquid eyeliner. I love the Kat Von D, I believe it's called Trooper, and it's the liquid eyeliner, but I'm telling you, it does the same exact thing. It's the same thing, so don't waste your money. NYC, great liquid liner. And I went and picked up some NYX Butter Gloss. Looks like this. I got the color Fortune Cookie. That's what I have on right now. It's a perfect spring color. I absolutely love their butter glosses. It's very equivalent to the MAC glosses that are out. They last all day. I don't see that much of a difference. I believe this was like $5, so you can't go wrong. I mean, $5 opposed to 16. And you get the same type of a look. So NYX is one of my favorites as far as drugstore products because they just have very high quality and you get a lot for what you pay for. So you can't go wrong with NYX. And let's see, we're getting to the nitty gritty here, but we can't forget the Ardell lashes. I get different kinds every time I go. When you're buying the high-end ones, you're paying, you know, I don't know, I have a couple pairs of the Lily lashes, which I absolutely love, but I only wear them when I go out, you know, date night or whatnot, and they are 30 bucks a pair. Granted, they last a long time, but you can go out and buy these for $5. You can get 4 packs for like, I don't know, I think they're $9 for like 4, and they just do the trick. They've got, the thicker ones, and they're not mink, they're not the mink lashes, but they work just as good. So if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to the high-end ones that are out there, the Ardell ones, these are called the double up ones, which are awesome because they've doubled up the lash, so they're thicker. And you can reuse these. Don't forget, don't throw them away after one use. You could use them, I don't know, probably, I would say about 8 times. Just make sure you pick the glue off and reuse them. And then I use my Duo glue, which you can also get at Walmart. And this stuff is spendy. I would say it's like $8, but it will last you forever. Because as we all know, you do not want to gloop on the glue. Not a good thing, because it will not dry and it'll tack onto your eye. So the Duo glue is always a good thing too that I use. And I would say last but not, well, yeah, no, it is the least. I always go for chapstick. I use chapstick before applying any type of lipstick. So in the morning when I get up, I use chapstick all day, and I apply it as part of my nighttime regimen. I apply a chapstick. So this is the Baby Lips by Maybelline. I think this was like $4 or something like that. This isn't the only kind that I get. I'm just throwing the chapstick out there because why not? I use it every day, and I wouldn't go out and spend $1 trillion on the shit that they have got out at Sephora, because believe it or not, at Sephora they do have chapstick, and it's fucking expensive. They have lip exfoliants too and all that stuff. You can make your own lip exfoliant, and it's just as good. I'm just saying, don't waste your money, you guys. This stuff is awesome. It's just as good. So now that I'm done just rambling on, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you go out and buy some of these products and maybe test them out for yourself. You'll probably like them just like I do. And I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day, afternoon, evening. Yesterday we set the clocks, so I'm a little turned around. But hey, you know what? I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for more daylight. I'm not mad at that at all. So if you would like to check out my current updates, you can check them out at BTbyJENNIFER.com. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and follow my daily shenanigans on Snapchat. That's always fun. And so I would like to thank you guys so very much for watching, and if you would like to push the thumbs up button, I'd totally appreciate it, or subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If not, that's okay too. All right, and thank you so much for watching.